so much going on. Whew. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back for another episode of the Bengals After Dark video cast with yours truly, B Things, and the bro, Bengals Drake. That's like OG right there, ain't it?
That's crazy.
How you doing, bro?
Doing pretty good. How about you?
Lots going on, bro.
Yeah.
Lots going on individually, right? On our personal lives, but we're making it happen. We all come together as passionate Bengals fans, no matter where we are in our lives, to escape and talk some football.
Yeah.
Lots going on, bro. Like a ton. The first preseason game was 5 days ago. 5 days ago, I realized, starting off show with a banger, Ja'Marr Chase may be the best receiver of all time.
Yeah.
That's what two drives going against Keely Ringo and Sidney Brown. No disrespect to Chase's twin. That's what can happen, right?
Yeah.
Ja'Marr goes up against those guys. I'm like, that's it. This guy's the greatest receiver to ever play the game. And I don't know how you can say anything otherwise, bro. The first drive should have been a fucking tutty by Ja'Marr. Second one was obviously that. No, I'm kidding, obviously, bro. But like, lots of shit to break down from that game, bro.
It was just such an easy, like, the way Ja'Marr, like, does the little hip turn, little shake and bake. He just makes it look so easy. Like, he's not even trying. Like, that's like one of those, I was like, every time you look at, like, that shallow out, like the screen pass to Ja'Marr, it looks so, like, simple. But then it's like, how does he, like, it's like the ball placement and then, like, how Ja'Marr turns at the same time. It's, like, crazy. Because it's not like he's, like, trying to, how you got people that are, like, they just try to get ankles or they just trying to do it. He's not doing that. He just makes it look so easy.
I've always described it like it's, like, unparalleled with how swift he is. I call it swiftness. Like, it doesn't look forced. Like, even in the moment when everybody saw it, the announcers talked about it. He's jogging to the end zone. It's like, it makes it look like it's low effort. That's the gift of Ja'Marr. Bro, it's crazy. It's so fun to watch. No one gives a damn if it's against Keely Ringo because he did it against everybody. Keely Ringo just happened to be a guy that was on the menu. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what's so funny, bro. People are like, oh, Eagles backups. Okay, bro, they put up fucking like 6,000 yards of offense. Like, who, you know what I mean? Like, Joe Burrow and Ja'Marr Chase just wrecked the league last year. So, yeah, bro, it's fun to watch. But we turned to week 2. Lots going on. We have some risers, some fallers, right? So you kind of think off top, bro. Who do you think has been the biggest riser so far from the start of camp to now? It's got to be low-hanging fruit right here. I mean,
yeah, because it is, early as hell.
Yep.
Maybe a shocker. Maybe Charlie Jones. Kind of, I felt like he kind of shocked me a little bit coming in early.
Yeah, I could see that. No, for sure. I thought you were going to say Shamar. I mean, that's the obvious one.
Yeah.
We're definitely going to have to spend a bit of time talking about Shamar in a good way. We have no problem, talking about the bright spots that we've only wanted to see out of Shamar. But, yeah, bro, I think Charlie's a great one. We've talked about it philosophically. For me, definitely not, trying to sound like some, like, fucking football savant, but my outlook, I've kind of wanted to, like, apply a philosophy to it. I've told you for years, I want to see that MAB. I want to see that man amongst the boys, right? The dude that you look at multiple points in a preseason game in a situation to where, yeah, this guy's sticking out like a sore thumb in a good way.
Yeah.
He shouldn't be out there no more type deal. And Charlie was one of those guys kind of early, bro. He kept getting targets after targets and making good contested catches and being there and beating his guy to the spot and shallow crossers. Even had I think a 15, 20, 30-yard catch. I think probably 15, 20. Yeah, he was all over the place, bro. And I think he earned himself some time on the sideline. It's like, hey, you put in enough time. So I definitely think he was a good riser in that first half, bro.
I love how you say he put in enough time to be on this side.
Well, right?
Yeah, okay, I see what you mean.
Well, that's what it is, right? Like, Ja'Marr earned the time. Right. Joe and them, it's like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Take your pads off. Like, T. Huddy, there's a whole thing with that, bro.
I
Like,
know.
what is this?
I know.
You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody is ready to move on.
Yep.
I feel like, but then you just see him continuously make plays. But he was out there in the fourth quarter. So in some way, he didn't earn that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He didn't earn that time off the field. He earned that time, or he was in a situation where he had to prove enough more to be out there on the last drive of the game.
And you know, I'm actually a little disappointed in myself. I probably would put Tanner Hudson as that big surpriser, because like
Yeah.
he came out 6 for 62.
Dude, he was balling, bro.
He
2
was-
tutties, right?
Yeah, he was going crazy. He had one with Joe, and then he
Yep.
had the one in the fourth quarter.
Yep.
Boy, T. Huddy, I'm telling you. And
He's a playmaker, bro.
yeah,
I mean, he's always been a playmaker. It's a great problem, bro. Like, what a revamp. What a 360, bro,
Dude,
in
when
this
we-
in this TE room, bro. 2 years ago, we're like,
Yeah.
this is the worst room in the
But
league.
remember, like we were, I feel like on this podcast at around that time, and we were like begging Tanner Hudson, like
Yeah.
I was like praying. I'm like, you know what, 87, we got the next fucking like Walmart Travis Kelce. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And he comes in, and after Irv and all that shit, it's like that was a blessing right there.
Nah, for sure, bro. I mean, T. Huddy's been a great player to round out that room, round out the offensive skill player unit, you know. And yeah, bro. I mean, now you got a stacked room. And off top, I think some people have like now began to question Noah Fant's security. He's not going anywhere, bro. He was signed to what 2.75 base up to 4.25. Like, he's not, that type of contract's not going nowhere when it's signed at the end of July. And I mean, plus he's got a valuable, narrow but valuable spot, you know, in this offense. T. Huddy's just going to be another element, because why the fuck not? Why not? We live in luxury over here. You know what I'm saying?
It's
So,
crazy.
yeah, bro. He could be a trade piece, you know?
Yeah.
So, okay. Okay, no, we'll stick with risers for now. I was going to hit a faller, but we'll wait. I'd say my riser, it's got to be Shamar. I mean, you stuck with the offensive guys. Like, from where we were, he signs day 3 of camp,
Yep.
right? On that Friday. And since day 1, bro, he's been exceeding expectations. And to see him continuously wreak havoc, bro.
Yeah.
Like, continuously, not every drive, you know, because I mean, you're not going to get that on Orlando or Amarius a ton, you know, but I'm really happy to say that he is as advertised. But that also doesn't mean that he's shown everything. Now, obviously, you can't sack the quarterback, right? So we can't see the finishes, and also, I'm not here to fucking crucify him, because in his 18 snaps, he didn't sack the quarterback. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? He didn't do his job. Like, he didn't get Tanner McKee. He nearly got him 2 times. I think he had 3 quarterback hurries, you know, but definitely has been impressing, bro. You know, you get the pass breakups or deflections, you know, at the line. You're wrecking shit. You're holding your own, holding the edge of the run game, and getting inside penetration in the run game too. So you're versatile. You know, you're really able with stopping the run there. And he's fast off the edge, bro. That's what you want to see. He's connecting with the teammates. It's taking him a bit of time. That I'm sure there's some like tension still in there, a little bit. I'm sure there's a little bit with some of those guys.
Right.
Earning that back, he's doing a good job with it, bro. So, you know, I know some people on here, you know, have not been too pleased of, you know, what we've had to say about him, you know, but I don't take back anything I said, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm more than happy,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, to have those succeed. That's all I'll say.
I mean, his presence is definitely felt already. You know, I think you can see that amongst that defensive line. So, yeah, that's always great. It's always great. And I want competition, no matter what position it's at. Competition brings out the best in people, unless you're, you know, complete ass and you're just, you know, trying to be less ass than one another.
Yeah.
Like, remember, like I love throwback time, and we always talk about obscure players, right? But like in that era, right, we had like BW Webb and all these dudes on the field,
My God.
and they're like just so
My God.
ass, but they're
It's
like,
an ass off.
but they're so dripped out that they feel like Bobby
Like Bobby.
Hart.
Yeah. Bob. Shout out Bob.
Man,
Big Bob.
uh,
Bro, I hope Bob's doing well, bro.
yeah.
Also, fuck the Niners, bro. You fucking cut our goat like that before you even gave him a fucking chance. Fuck you,
He already
49ers.
got cut.
Bro.
No.
Bullshit, bro. Unjust. I'd fucking file a grievance claim, bro. That's some bullshit, bro. That's simply not fair, bro. One game in, he's got to come back.
Did he play for that preseason game?
I actually don't even know. He may have got cut before. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's pretty disappointing, bro. But you talk about like that can kind of be a topic we can run with real quick. The default situation of guys that are both largely underwhelming, and you just got to go with the guy. Unfortunately, that's the right guard spot. There's been no one that has grabbed that job. That's what we all want.
Yeah.
That's what everybody wants. A coach wants to see a player demand and force their hand to say, whoa. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. This guy's taking it. And you want to hear something amazing? You know who has done that? Shamar fucking Stewart.
Yeah.
Yes. Has it been a lot easier to he hasn't even secured a starting spot. And I don't think it may take a bit for him to earn that trust. Maybe by week 1 at this rate, but like you're seeing the little signs of, Joseph and Miles underwhelming. It's not like they're impressing and then Shamar's just way past them. I'm not going to give that much credit, but like it is clear that, whoa, that dude's taking that shit.
Yeah.
You know? And I hate to say it, most times when you, as common sense, when you get that default guy that you just have to insert there, that's the most underwhelming part. And that's the chain that can break that linkage, you know?
Exactly.
That's that right guard that can't hold up when you fucking knew it. You know what I'm saying? When you knew it. Like, Lucas Patrick wasn't lighting it up out there. You know, I think he was fine, but that's the disingenuous perspective of like, or I guess not disingenuous. You got to, the context, the merit, you can't add a ton of weight to that. It's backups, bro. And I get it. It's the backup Eagles D-line. Probably the best depth in the league, which is cool, by the way. That's good. That's a good measurement for us. Still, bro. So, like, it's cool to see a guy like Shamar kind of grab that, you know, when you need it right now.
Yeah. And I mean, you're throwing a bunch of, you know, just everything at the wall and hoping something sticks, right? So it came out that Jalen Rivers is, you know, taking some snaps there at the right guard position. So it's just whoever takes it, man, takes it, like you said. And you talk about,
just please take it.
Yeah.
Don't let it fall into your lap and you're nervous because you know you haven't done the best.
Like you said,
Like,
be
please.
a man amongst boys. You know, don't like
Yep.
That's your spot. You can lock it down right there at right guard. At Fairchild, you know, that's his spot.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's taking that from him. But that the one thing with Luke,
I was just saying, I know you're holding it together, bro.
yeah,
I know she's a big fan. Drake got a DOG. She's a DAWG. She's pretty cool. She's over there in the corner. I don't want to say her name, guys. So if you see Drake get distracted at all, it's because he's trying to do both. All right.
No, listen, I like the thing with Lucas, and you know, I hope he turns into a dog somehow. But you know, I got a guy who's a Bears fan, Lucas Patrick player. He say he's fucking terrible. So, like the one thing that pisses me off about
Fuck
a player,
Bears fans' opinion on offense, bro. What?
hey,
No, I hear you.
But what pisses me off most about a player is if they come out tripped out and you're just ass.
And they're not that guy.
Yeah, like Lucas Patrick is really dripped out, bro. He's got like
Is he for real?
he's got like the fucking the elbow, you know what I'm saying, tape shit.
Oh yeah.
He's pretty dripped out.
I guess our version of drip.
He's got that lineman drip. You know what I'm saying? He's got the lineman drip.
Yeah. Look, bro.
I hope he turns into a beast.
You know the most drippy a fucking O lineman could be? It's where I don't fucking notice you because you're doing your job.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just do your job. add stability, bro, because if we can make enough happen there, I mean, we're going to be unstoppable. And I get it. It's definitely a heavy topic right now still of signing that guard, and I would definitely, absolutely sign Brandon Scherf right now, or Dalton Risner, bro. I don't care. And I wish we could all understand why they're not doing that. But it is what it is, bro. It's like, I guess on the bright side, Dylan Fairchild has really impressed so far. I think he has been consistently doing his job. And I guess that's half of the equation. They know one part of it.
And that's what sucks, right? B things is like you feel good about most of your line. It's that right guard spot that can just really fuck everything up. I
Yep.
text Zim, forget what Zim posted, but I was like, hey, bro, like people do not, and I feel like I've talked to you about this too. Yes, Alex Kappa had the triple crown for worst guard last year. But I promise you, it can get worse. I don't know why people think like it's impossible. Like, I get it's just a stats based thing at that point. But like, we saw Michael Jordan. I feel like Michael Jordan, even if the fucking stats didn't say he was triple crown worst guard in the league, he definitely was worse than Alex Kappa last year. So for people that think it can't get worse, I think it really can.
Oh, we can.
It can.
It can get a lot worse.
Yeah.
No, I hear you, bro. I mean, look, it just still comes back to, God, I don't even want to go down this topic, bro. It's been so exhaustive from all of us Bengals fans for years on how much more we've wanted this O-line to improve and the Bengals' chances to do so. We just got to work with what we got, and I think it's been largely underwhelming. There's really nothing to say about it, It's definitely a good thing that you're feeling a lot better about Dylan, and then you feel really good about the other three guys, and you just got to figure it the fuck out. But here's what's great. If there are players that you have to say, hey, you're going to have to figure this out and still produce, how much more confident are you in any other guys that aren't named Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, Chase Brown? You're not more confident in many other guys than those guys, bro. Yeah. Like, you can trust those fucking guys to maximize, bro, and make the most of it. So that's just what we got to do, man.
Got to. I don't want to see, another season. And I felt like last year Joe played a little bit differently because he knows, he's become more of a pro. He's not taking as many hits that he needs to take and stuff like that. He's throwing the ball away a little more. So
yeah,
as long as we can continue that, if you're getting pressure up at the right guard spot, just man.
I mean, we're gonna figure it out, bro. But here's the thing: Joe is winning MVP, all right, and Jamar's winning OPOY. Because first of all, this is in every league. You gotta be in that elite semi-worthy tier, but they're not going to keep giving it to the same dude year after year after year. No, I'm talking about because guess what? Lamar's got his 2. Josh Allen's got his 1 now. Mahomes got 2. They know they bipped out on Joe Burrow 2 times, where Joe should have won it in 21, and he should have won it last year. Jamar got fucking finessed last year. I'm telling y'all right now, they are going to lay that fucking red carpet for Jamar, even if he puts up 1,500 yards. He's probably going to win it. Unless if Tyreek and JJ and Malik Neighbors go for 1,800, Jamar's winning it because it's their turn.
Yeah.
So with the O-line, I don't even want to say the O-line is some major unstable part. That because the defense, what is forced and demanded of Joe in this offense, that's why people are saying, is this going to be the best quarterback season ever because of what's required of him?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but a dude that can respond to that pressure is Joe, right? It's him, bro. It's this whole fucking unit on offense, bro. So, all right, let's turn to some of the X's and O's and talk about some of the other Jimmys and Joes, bro. So, all right, look, I know it's preseason.
Mm-hmm.
But to allow a 38-yard run from like a running back number 3 in Will Shipley with the field looking like it did on defense, bro. I'm not trying to sound like everybody else and crash out. Oh my gosh, bro. I was like, all right, these dudes still need time, bro. Still need time to figure it out. She's crashing out too. She was crashing out from that second play of the game, bro. So what do you think about the secondary unit, though? That's a big thing. What do you think about them so far?
Damn. She said, not
She's
good.
vibing. She's probably Mike probably can't even hear it.
Yeah, I don't know if these are noise cancellation or what. It's possible. But, I don't think we saw, too much because obviously Gino goes down, right? Now he's out week to week. Everything I've seen from Jordan, battle this offseason has been good. It's been positive. But in terms of our corner, I didn't feel like we saw as much, I'm saying, as much as we would like to see. Ivy got cooked a little bit out there.
I think every guy had their turn at getting cooked, and I think unfortunately that's why this is all contextual, right? So I'm gonna make this clear. I'm not saying to assume anything, but all of us notice, just don't go too far with this, of the signs from last year. But don't fucking crash out. I only posted the funny meme because it was funny as fuck. That meme I posted of our defense, bro. You should see it, bro. It's so funny. But just talking like, I did see the little demons from last year kind of show up again. These guys looking a bit lost, a bit confused. They all got. I mean, Jahan Dotson looked like fucking AJ Brown out there. That's fine, I guess, for guys that are figuring it out. But those guys that are figuring it out they were all of our starters pretty much. Like that big first drive that they had was pretty much 8 of our 11 starters out there. People are like, oh, we didn't have Trey Hendrickson. That does not matter. He was never a good run stopper. You know what I mean? That does not matter. Yeah. So this defense has got to figure it out, period. You know what I'm saying? So they're going to have to be a reason to – they're going to have to bring stability, bro. Like there's no other way around it. What's she doing, bro? What you doing? You chill out a little bit. I got it right here, bro.
Fun fact, the Tanner McKee, you remember when I made a few franchise modes that you know about. But I made one
with some crazy teams.
This is a recent one, okay? This was for a long career too, but starting quarterback was Tanner McKee.
Oh, for real?
For us, yep. And he won like 3 Super Bowls.
Damn. Oh, so he's a legend.
But his legacy arc started in the playoffs. He was on some Nick Foles shit, and then he won, got his Super Bowl. The next year, he went back to back. So he was really like that. Then the third year, he got benched for a rookie that came in and just started.
That is foul, bro.
And then the third year or the fourth year, rookie, that second year guy goes down. So McKee goes crazy in the playoffs again. He went Super Bowl 3 out of 4 years. So I thought that was pretty funny watching him absolutely destroy us when I made a franchise.
That's just what you thought. Yeah. You're like, dude, this is
what I made.
I have some deep connection to this guy. Look at him produce, bro. Look at what I created.
That's why I love the preseason, man. Because the preseason, it's a chance for all these guys that you don't see all the time to really get their shine.
I still stand where I stand. I've actually had to take that. We should have 19 regular season games and just abolish preseason football. Jeez. That's my opinion, bro. I think we should abolish it and just have joint practices. But yeah, bro, it's always nice to see those guys rise. So continuing to go down that, right? Who do you think heading into week 2 of preseason, right? You have 11 days from game 1 to game 2. Who do you think and who have you heard are some guys that are starting to take that next step forward or starting to get more involvement with maybe the 2s consistently or even the 1s? Yeah. Guys like that. What you got?
I think obviously Shamar, he's, as we've talked about, he's earning every bit of, what's deserved. And that's getting those type of reps. I think maybe Chris Jenkins is another guy. It's because that whole defense tackle room is a little weird right now because you got BJ Hill who's still been kind of recovering back.
Just came back today, first practice.
Okay. Yep,
that was
first.
nice.
So it's a little different there, I think, in terms of that. Jenkins turned the corner and stuff. Also, DJ Turner, I think he's finally turning that corner here and there. You know what I'm saying? Like
I guess I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm not really buying all that right now.
yeah, I don't know how you can buy anything really. You know what I'm saying? Because what's gonna have to happen is we're not gonna know until week 1. But how you said you kind of saw inklings of last year into this preseason, I saw that too, and it was like, fuck.
Yeah, and it's like it's not that those blips can't happen, right? It's just
Yeah.
at the theme that they did, the rate at which they did last year.
Yeah.
What happened yesterday with Jermaine? That little blip that truly is small, right? It's minor. In fact, it kind of turned into a good situation from his standpoint of where he believes he's at now with what's shown this season, his identity and how it's risen and evolved. He felt compelled to squash that shit quickly. But why was that an issue? Because of what was proven last season. You've got to overcome that, and it's going to take time to overcome that. With this secondary unit, it's going to take time, and you can't keep having blips. You know what I'm saying? You can't have this super slow ascension. You've got to have a bit more speed with that. And yeah, that expectation should be warranted when you're a first-round pick, when you're a second-round pick, when you're a first-round pick pedigree type player that, yeah, of course, had a, like Fig Newton had a down season in college, whatever, fifth-round pick, don't matter. You can't have this super slow ascension, because you need that help and stability now, bro. So I got another name, bro. I see you have some stats there. What you got?
Ryan Rico stats.
No, we're not doing it. Was he even out there?
Yes. Him
Was
and
he?
Money Mac, yeah.
Didn't he make a punt that was out of bounds? Didn't he kick a punt that was out of bounds?
Care. He's still booming that motherfucker.
He did boom. I'm not gonna lie, and that's what I think happened. I think he punted it out of bounds, but that bitch went like 70 yards, so they're still there. Yeah, that's fire, But outside of that, useless. Evan did his job. He kicked a 52-yarder. That was nice.
Yeah.
Right down the fucking pole there. So I got a name though. Howard Cross getting some run with the ones today on that D line. Bro, also Mitchell Tinsley with the ones today. Bro, Mitch Tinsley, back in receiver. That could be a little interesting, bro. Like he's gonna have to beat out Isaiah, who had a ass game, bro. First of all, Jake Browning, was that a pick or should have been picked from that fucking defender? I forget who it was, a linebacker. Bounced off Isaiah's neck, like literally, like hit him like bullseye, bro, and it fucking bounces up in the air. On your 2-3 targets a game, bro, you can't have that shit happen. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he got a single return either. Gary Brightwell making some shit happen, but then Jermaine as well. No Isaiah. So you're not involved in returning like you were last year, and you're missing out on your precious opportunities. That could be a faller. So in the same way, the back end of that room could be shaking a little bit. You better chill.
Right.
And Kendrick Pryor as well. He could be a guy in the back end of that room.
Yeah.
But Mitch Tinsley, bro, I guess he's having a little bit of hype, man. That could be a name we could watch out for heading into the further weeks.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's these guys in the back of PJ Jules. I think that
Tyson got some. He produced a bit with the ones today.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's going to be interesting in that time frame because who knows? I know they're saying Gino's going to be fine this and that, but I think that's still important. Given if Gino goes down again, who do you feel most confident in, a Dejon Anthony or a Tyson Anderson?
I wouldn't Tyson personally, just because of veteran leadership, playing experience. I can't say that, but I mean, you've heard the glowing reviews about him, bro, as a character, as a leader in that room.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, like he's definitely somebody that with the confidence that he's established, not even as a defender, but as a special teamer, can help kind of translate to him being his best as a safety. So yeah, bro, that's a guy that's definitely taking some steps forward.
She's going crazy.
Yeah, I know, bro. God damn. I know I got the sauce, little girl, but geez. Yeah, she probably tweaking from the weather. Cincinnati weather, man.
Is that
Unforgiving.
thunder?
For real.
Damn.
Yeah, bro. So just lots been going on. Hopefully nothing significant with Jermaine heading into Monday either, because I want to see Jermaine, bro. We
Right.
did not see enough.
I know.
Fucking Thursday night, bro. I feel like wasn't shit for Jermaine. That should have been a big fucking game for him.
I mean, we're supposed to see that Desmond Ritter legacy game too. I mean, he's kind of putting on towards the end there.
He was, bro.
kinda
I
doing his
liked how
thing.
confident he was.
Yeah.
Like you could tell he's like, yeah, I'm gonna work these bums. But then it turned out that he was the bum with him. You know, so he's like, I'm not that ass. And he kind of was.
Going back to his UC days,
But-
like, I got this. I got
Hey,
this.
it looked entertaining,
Yeah.
bro. You know, that deep ball to Mitchell Tinsley was fire. What a dot. What a good contested catch by Mitch. But, bro, Jake Browning, like, come on, bro.
I think you're talking about Jamoy Mace.
Well, oh, it was Jamoy. Fuck, it was Jamoy Mays. That's right. I'm tripping. It wasn't Mitch Tinsley, bro. What? That's Jamoy's number 82, right? I haven't fucking paid attention to that number and shit.
16.
Mitch is 82.
Yeah.
Shit, he's got a heavy weight on his shoulders, bro. He's got that fucking Marvin Jones back into the roster legacy to fucking have to fulfill. But nah, bro. Jake, that motherfucker looked like he was running in cement, in wet cement.
Yeah.
Bro, remember we had the same problem in that Ravens game when he just came into that Steelers game? Remember the first one, bro, in 23? It was such an ugly game, bro, but he moved so slow. God damn, bro. So many dropbacks in that game. I'm just like, get the ball out.
And then when he does that, like that turnaround, like I don't know, like that's like some shit in Madden when you're trying to turn around quick and it's not working.
Yeah, with 64 speed. It's
Yeah.
different, you know, when you have the speed on your side. But yeah, bro, he did not give peace of mind. He did not help his case. But then again, I think his case is still solidified because of his experience and meaning to Joe and shit like that. So yeah, bro. I mean, fuck. Thinking of any updates? Like, do we have any big updates right now? Nothing with Trey that I know of.
Yeah, still nothing there. Let me just
Just say, you got any stats?
I mean, obviously we were kind of talking about the Geno Stone soft tissue injury week to week, not considered to be a long-term issue, according to Zach. But I mean, it's pretty much right now, guys are just going to work, man.
Mhm.
Just,
Nothing new with Trey.
you know,
Still just chugging along. Nice to see him continuously involved. So that's obviously a sign, that the standing is good enough, right? It's good enough for him to be involved, be at Philly. That was cool. You know, see him on the sideline, see him even pregame warm up, kind of showing these guys the routes, the in and outs of how to prepare, and being that quality leader. So yeah, bro, just chugging along. Glad to see that there was nothing significant with T,
Yep.
right? That awkward hit. Fortunately, it was nothing big. But like as soon as he took that awkward hit, that first pass, they're like, you're out. And Joe wish he had that one back, But outside of that, oh my God, bro, let's talk about that. What we took away from those two drives with Joe looking that good and everybody else, rhythm. You had enough rhythm. What have we talked about for years of this stupid fucking rep shit is dumb. It's stupid.
Yeah.
Truly stupidity to think that reps is the correlation to success. It's not. It's rhythm from those reps, establishing rhythm, building confidence, things like that. I love that is what Zach and them have been, in other terms, preaching, Yeah, you be playing around with shit, girl. Nobody saw that. Background noise.
Yeah.
But
she's wild, man.
now she's probably gonna be chill. Oh yeah, she got what she needs now. She got what she needs now,
Where the fuck
man.
you get that? Oh,
But yeah, bro, they established rhythm, bro. Shit looked good. You know what I'm saying? So that's all that mattered, bro.
Yeah.
Every single game, I need these guys every single fucking preseason game to establish rhythm. Once you get that rhythm, get the fuck out.
Yep.
But if you don't establish that, if they go 3 and out 2 drives in a row, or if they have 6 plays for 19 yards and 27 yards against Washington, you best fucking believe, bro, I need 2 more drives out of you with rhythm established.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's all that matters, bro, at the end of the day. Because that Betty Bot bullshit of fucking 6 drives or 6 plays like last year, and they're like, oh my God, Joe's back. Like, we look, yeah, of course he was, because that's the Bucks. You know what I'm saying? Because Joe's Joe, but like,
Yeah.
to anticipate some success, and well, obviously you didn't get that. You know, so seeing that every single fucking preseason game, we'll have these dudes ready to go by week 1. Best believe.
Yeah, I wish we would have saw more out of. Why can't I think of it?
Well, yeah, Drake been looking at the stat sheet. He's trying to fucking grab some names here to fucking talk about.
Yeah, I wish we would have saw more out of Taj Brooks.
Facts.
I wanted to see more. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can't judge him off one preseason game, but still, I mean, Mixon fucking started off. Remember when Mixon? I still remember like early Mixon, dude. He had like, I don't know, his yards per carry were so low at first, like that first year and preseason and shit.
Just working with what you had, bro.
Yeah.
You know, that's what you got to do. But yeah, like there's definitely some points of emphasis. You know, I'm sure that's a point of emphasis for them next game.
Yeah.
You know, to try to squeeze all the juice that they can out of Taj in this time of like, hey, what can we get out of this guy? You know, where can we put him in positions to win? So kind of turn into that. You still got time, you know, till the next preseason game, but we'll kind of get a little early on it.
Yeah.
What do you think are some points of emphasis for both sides of the ball heading into this next week on how this coaching staff can kind of, you know what I mean, chess piece some players around? Like, all right, you know what I mean? How do we want to utilize him to try to maximize him? What do you think are some catalysts to like maximize this roster?
I just feel like offensive side, we knew this back when, you know, Gesicki got re-signed and guys like that. Like, your offense is straight outside of the right guard position, as we talk about. Hopefully that's, you know, a position of where somebody goes and takes it, because I feel like that's going to be the biggest thing. For the defense, man, just the defensive line, just continuing to get after it. Like that's what's going to propel and help this secondary. And as long as the secondary can be in the right spots, you know, and they know their assignment, and as long as, you know, you can get as much reps in training camp and in preseason, all this, because you don't have the joint practices and stuff this year. You don't have it. So you have to maximize this time. I think that battle between Fig and Josh Newton and DJ Turner is going to be big. You know, just see who really comes out of that dogfight. And I hope CTB's, you know, ready for week 1.
Yeah, nah, no doubt, bro. I agree. And I think another dude is more Shamar.
Yeah.
It's like, I want to see more Miles, but I just fucking hate that we keep seeing more of the same. A dude that cannot get off of a block. He cannot shed a fucking block. Like, even yesterday, he had a big win against Orlando. Pure power. Still double padded because he can't escape a block. Orlando is just getting bull rushed with fucking pads to chest. It still is the same problem. This dude cannot shed a block. So it is just, it's the same frustrating stuff with Miles. A dude you got to see take a step forward. He's shown this consistently. So unfortunately, I'm not here to crucify him. I love Miles Murphy, and I hope he takes another step. But like, it's not coming together like you need it to, you know? And I'm really glad that a guy like Shamar is also taking it. Like I said, it'd be different if Shamar was underwhelming. Then, like we just talked about, the default. Then you're defaulting. You're not defaulting to him, but like, man, you want to see all of these guys take a step forward. But unfortunately, I'm gonna have to put Miles on the back burner right now. Like this. So this starting unit heading into Monday night, I want to see Shamar out there to start. Just see how it goes.
Yeah.
Woody? Maybe, probably not, actually. Probably Osai. like quickly get Shamar in there, you know, maybe start Fig. I think Fig's got the side edge because I think they love the mentality that he brings.
Yeah.
You know, um, trying to think. Unfortunately, even though we interviewed him, I'm not here to like give Jalen any glowing reviews, bro. He is not. He's looked pretty underwhelming. He's looked a little overwhelmed. I think they're absolutely going to continue working with him. You know, there's no doubts at all that he's going to make the roster. You know, he's going to be a depth guy, but he hasn't shown much yet. I think they're trying to add him. I think they're plugging him into the guard spot to try to light a spark somewhere. Let this dude catch on somewhere.
Right.
You know, so I'd still try to throw him out there. Try to get him some early reps at guard. Not with the ones yet. He hasn't earned that.
Yeah.
You know, but to start over Cody Ford. Put Cody Ford in second team right tackle. Who cares? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So those are some of the things that I want to see, bro. And obviously more Taj.
Yeah, I agree with you. More Ryan Rico, you know, just stuff like that. Really.
Fuck you.
Gary Brightwell, he really was doing his thing on the returns, though. Like, damn, okay.
Bro, the returns were fun as fuck, dude. 71-yarder taken back by who had the penalty? Fuck.
Yeah.
Isaiah Williams had the
really?
fucking penalty. Motherfucker. Yeah, bro. Like, that was nasty. Then Jermaine, bro. Jermaine's always had the juice. We've known that, right? He's always been so elusive, bro. But yeah, I mean, fuck, that was probably his best play of the game.
That was
Yeah, bro. Overall, I think I feel like 9.5 out of 10 of where we left off at the end of last season, which was a 5-game winning streak in December and January, right? So that's nothing to undermine at all. But when you talk about the big picture of being a team that can get over the hump, you've got to see some more solidification and just impressive shit from the defense.
Mm-hmm.
I'm tired of lowering expectations. You know what I mean? And I don't think anybody's trying to set him super high.
Right.
No one's saying Shamar's going to go out there and he has to have 10 sacks.
Yeah.
I mean, we said he's got to be a Bengal first. I thought he was going to be an Aggie. I thought he was going to go back to college. No, I'm kidding. I never fully bought that, by the way. But so that's what I want to start seeing, bro. This is what's so tough because we're all so excited at this time of year, but everything is with a grain of salt. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
We talked about it. All the offseason, all the previous off seasons, camps of the ascension of the O-line. No, but the defense was going downhill. The defensive line looks crazy. Nah, because the O-line is full of Michael Jordans, you know, but like that's the grain of salt you have to add, you know? So that's why that's why I hate the tease that's preseason. I love it because it's back. I hate it because we're in it. You know, it's like, fuck, bro. Like, just give me fucking joint practices of dudes like fighting and shit, and not tackling to avoid injury. What everybody's more worried about of tackling and hurting somebody. Obviously, a lot of non-contact injuries happen, but like, and just more regular season football.
And now we have to wait till Monday. You know, we got to wait till the next work week.
Though, you know what? The worst thing that the NFL is doing right now is the bullshit hype of the games.
Yeah.
I do not care who the analysts are and the commentators are for a fucking preseason game.
Right.
That's cool. That CBS, you know what I'm saying? They're trying to hype it up. They're like, oh, it's Troy Aikman and fucking Tony Romo or whoever, Jim Nantz or for Monday night. No one cares. All right. And that's crazy. Like, even for me to say that, because we make it a half of real football, which is amazing. I can't wait. But like, still, bro, you know what I'm saying? Don't call it like what it is. Do it like what it used to be. it is when I'm prepared for an Anthony Munoz commentation, I'm prepared for an Anthony Munoz commentation. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, this isn't Dave Lapham season. This isn't Dave Lapham and Dan Horde. This is Anthony Munoz and the other guy. I don't even remember the
I
other guy.
know.
This is
But
fucking Duke Tobin
You
just
know his
vibing in the third
voice.
quarter.
You know his voice.
Yeah, bro. Like, but that's fun.
Yeah.
When I expect it. Don't tease me and act like it's the real thing with fucking Jim Nance and Troy Aikman, bro. Stop doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not here for fucking Aditi Kinkogwala versus the fucking Browns. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't fake that shit with me. Speaking of the Browns, bro, Shador is definitely going to be their quarterback.
He's not going to start week 1 against us.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
He's still technically listed as 4th string on their depth chart.
Michael Jordan, you know, he was a starting guard heading into week 3 of preseason for us 2 years ago, and then he got cut.
Really?
Fun fact. Michael Jordan was the starting guard for the first 3 weeks of our depth chart in 23 and was actually, remember, the first round of cuts. So that's disingenuous. I'm not buying it. Like, if this is the question, if the Browns have a singular fucking brain cell that's functional, they are going to run with the dude that has the, you know what I mean, the highest upside. That's my opinion.
I think they're going to run with Joe Flacco week 1.
Bro, I hate to say this. I hate to even talk about the Browns this long. Have you seen the last 17 game stat sheet of Joe Flacco? The last 17 games of Joe Flacco, he's passed for almost 5,000 yards. He's going crazy, bro. Like 4,800 yards, like 35 touchdowns, but also like 15, 16 picks. I was blown away, bro. I was like, what the fuck? He has gone crazy.
Yeah.
But like, also then people are like, oh, look at the INTs. Respectfully, bro, I don't care. Like 4,800 yards in that offense, bro. He's so old though. Like, the only reason why I'm talking about the Browns is because I'm not fucking sleeping on him, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sleeping on him week 1.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that stupid shit. We know what Myles Garrett. There is not a bigger fucking kryptonite to the Bengals, to Joe Burrow, than Myles Garrett. Yeah. Maybe ever. We'll look back in his career and we'll talk about the legacy of Myles Garrett and the headache that he's caused for half a decade on this team so far, bro.
I mean, Myles Garrett, TJ Watt at times, and then
like one game.
But
he took his lunch outside. Cam Hayward more than TJ Watt, for real.
But then obviously the third person I would say that challenges Joe the most is a guy like Noah Brown. So it's just something that has constantly been a thing.
That'd be a great post, bro. Joe Burrow's kryptonite, number 1, Myles Garrett, number 2, Cam Hayward, the 3, Noah Brown. Just have it as like the covered in black, like who is it? It's like Jerry Rice again. Noah Brown. That would be disgusting, actually. Fucking disgusting. All right, bro. So it's been 50 minutes. We're trying to keep this a little efficient tonight. Guys, just want to add the episodes of the BAD start to be a little bit earlier. That's accommodating for both Drake and I. Day-to-day, man, shifting a little bit. We still got some shit moving in the background. Exciting stuff coming soon. Revamped shit coming soon. New level of shit coming soon. We're ready for it all. But as we kind of turn to the end of this episode, bro, is there something that you're most excited for or that you're waiting to see still throughout camp?
Camp or like the next preseason game?
This is kind of camp still.
Yeah.
Like it's a camp period. Then you got like throw a little cute game in there, and I guess it's more important now because you actually get a starters playing. Before I just say it's just a fucking game to get through it. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah. This time of year, phase 1 of the season.
Just seeing. I mean, I love the things I'm seeing about DKJ, Demetrius Knight Jr., but I want to see that for the entire defense. I want the defense to just, like I said, just do their job, bro. Like, it doesn't have to be nothing too crazy. Just do your fucking job. I don't need you guys to go in there with your, your egos like this is us, and that
Mhm.
we got Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase and T Higgins on our offense. Okay, you're not on that level yet. So stop.
And also, what do you got in your unit?
Yeah.
You know, and like,
So
not only I'll piggyback off of that. You're
Yeah.
saying do your job. Show us that you know your job.
Yeah.
Like, can
Yeah.
you do that?
Yeah.
You know, so that's probably how I'll encapsulate it. Taking it, that's how I'll encapsulate game one. Show me that you know how to do your job. Exemplify to us what my job is.
Yep.
You know, and if anybody's done that, I would say DKJ. That dude has commanded respect on the field. That's what's amazing. This isn't nothing fabricated that you're trying to have to build up. We're not gasping for through straws saying, "Oh, but he's got 2 kids and he's got the right mentality though." No, we don't have to lean on all of that right now. We're leaning on his playmaking ability. That's the shit that we want to see more of. We don't want to sit here and try to have to fabricate more of these fucking angles, bro, for players to be
Right.
to have hope for,
Yep.
like to hope for the ascension. And that's Miles Murphy, bro. And I hate to say it because I love Miles. Like, I want to see him win. I'm just tired. Like, it was pretty telling when Jerry Montgomery said a few weeks ago, we got to find that dog in him. Like, I don't want that to be, you know what I'm saying? That's not a position to
Yeah.
question that.
Yeah.
Is it for any position? No, but like, if it was an expendable one where you don't need that, is like, I guess quarterback, but then again, you kind of need that in different ways. Like, simply put, I don't want that to be a concern to try to get that out of you. I want you to be a fucking freak, dude.
Yeah.
I want you to be a psychopath. Like, and not everybody's like that. I'm not saying some guys are just quiet by nature. That was AJ. He was always composed, right? But he was a silent assassin. But in other ways, he demanded that respect.
Yep.
You know, and you got to show it with your play on the field. Like, there's ways that you can exemplify that. So you want to continue to see these guys ascend. This is the time, man. Your best defensive player is not out there.
Yeah.
Fucking maximize it, bro. Please. So that's what I'm looking for the most. And I don't even want to spend a ton more time about questioning the defense or spewing out concern for them because we have enough. But goddamn, this offense is about to be so crazy, bro. Like,
I'm just
all time.
You saw the tweet today, right? Noah Fant, big touchdown across the middle from Joe Burrow.
Yep.
So I cannot wait to see Mike Gesicki and Noah Fant on the field at the same time.
That's gonna be nasty.
Jamar and T. Oh my god.
I could, you know what? Oh my gosh, bro. Noah's been one of, like, per the last 3 years of PFF, he like ranked second in adjusted yards over expectation. So what you anticipate, what you expect to get versus what you actually end up getting. So he just creates, bro. He's had the second highest conversion rate on third downs of tight ends for Yak. So it's a dude that creates greatly after the catch. My favorite fucking play in this offense, because it's just so, I don't want to say my favorite, but like the most on lock play is that backside tight end leak, that dump off. Just like, you know, it's about to fuck because you get the attention from T and Jamar fucking fading to one side of the field. Then you get that backside tight end leak to Noah Fant is about to hit like crack.
Yeah.
Because these defenders, bro, they're going to see that top 15, bro. That was a guy that was drafted before TJ fucking Hawkinson. All right. That's no slouch. And that's a dude that talent wise has largely shown that. This isn't some insanely underwhelming first round pick. This is a warranted talent, you know, that has yet to really show a lot of that. So,
I mean, the only reason why he got cut from Seattle was because he was a cap casualty. It was
$10 million too.
It wasn't like the talent, but it was that their cap space and what they felt like they could put the money towards, as their GM said. So it's like, and he even went on to praise Noah and said, he's going to do good. He's going to do good in Cincinnati. So.
Yeah, bro. So it's going to be exciting for sure. Another guy that I love has just continued to solidify himself as a piece to trust is Andre. I do have a take though. I think Andre, I think he's going to be who he is now.
Yeah.
And he's never been an insane talent.
Yeah.
He's always been a gifted athlete that is solid at the position. And that's okay. That's fine.
Yeah.
We don't need some crazy shit. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I think that I've said this for years and I still stand by it. I think his ceiling is Mac Hollins. That's a good receiver. That's a solid receiver. You know what I'm saying? He's capable of giving you 700-800 yards a year.
Yeah.
He's never going to be a 1. He's never going to be a bona fide number 2. But I think he's gonna be great in this offense, bro. So I think that's a takeaway I've had. He's still gonna be a dog.
Yeah.
He's gonna produce. He's so clutch. Like, I'm gonna just go out and say it, bro. I saw the tweet a few days ago, and I haven't really put enough thought to it. I feel like Joe's eyeing that TD record this year, bro. I do. I think he's eyeing that passing touchdown record of 55.
Yeah.
Look at it. Look at everything in front of you, bro.
Yeah.
Look at the uncertainty of defense. Look at your confidence in yourself and comfortability in that stressful situation. That ain't nothing to you, bro.
Yeah.
Look how locked in he was last year producing in that. I'm not saying let's keep producing in that tough, strenuous environment, but fuck, bro, we keep talking about it. Dudes that can't do it. Is he gonna fold? Fuck no, he's not gonna fold.
He did 60 in college. He might do it in the NFL.
Hey, I told you, bro. It is malpractice if he throws for less than 36 times a game this season. Yeah. Unless if this defense becomes a top 16 unit. Because Chase Brown played 2 drives.
Yeah.
He had 3 catches for 25 yards.
Yeah.
He was on pace for like 200 yards that game. That's the extension of the run game. We know this. And now you have more athleticism on the O-line to produce in space when you do get that dump off. You don't think that's going to be in Joe's inclination to do?
Boy.
That backside running back dump off is also any backside play when you have Jamar and T with that speed. Chase Brown may go for fucking 800 yards receiving for all we fucking know.
Like Chase
He may literally do that.
And Brown, he was going crazy early in that preseason game.
Chase Brown may fucking go. You know what? Chase Brown may fucking go like 900 for 700.
Yeah.
He may truly go Alvin Kamara level.
I know.
Alvin Kamara does it. You know that Alvin Kamara's never had a 1,000-yard rushing season? Ain't that crazy?
Really? I think he got really close.
Really close. But it's because that extension of the fucking run game.
Yep.
No one cares. No one gives a fuck. You know what I'm saying? If he has, bro's a bum yet. Not, bro, because they know how to utilize him. I feel like Chase Brown's closer to Alvin Kamara than Austin Eckler.
Yeah.
That's my take. I think he has a bit more swift hips than Austin. He was a bit more stiff. Obviously a lot younger. And I just think that's just going to bring so much more opportunity, bro, to this offense. And I think it's going to be unfair.
They used him like Alvin last year towards the end of the year, with, spamming him on pass routes and stuff like that, which is nice, when you have a guy underneath that's always open. And as you said, he's got that speed and can just make guys miss. Like, that's always going to be something that security, like, right, got Chase Brown right there. Even if you make a play out of nothing, I got Chase Brown right there.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
might even have fucking Noah Fan over here too. Like,
dude, just it's gonna be so much fun, bro. And that's why this time is so important to keep establishing that rhythm on offense. Get that rhythm going. I need these guys dressed every fucking game. Every game. I need full, complete. I loved how they approached game 1.
Yep.
And only because of how good that second drive was, I was okay with them going out. But keeping that going, getting that rhythm every single week is going to have these guys, I think, truly finally firing on all cylinders week 1.
You know what? Now that you mentioned that passing record, for touchdown, dude, I'm just thinking back because it was 43 last year, correct?
It was,
Okay.
which is
So-
kind of crazy. 12
so imagine-
touchdowns.
Yeah. And imagine you got like T that plays a full season, God forbid, and then you got now Noah Fant sprinkled in there.
Yup.
You also got to throw in an automatic 3, 4, 5, maybe Samaje Perine screen touchdowns.
Yup.
So there you're already. about
Does Andre
50.
hit 10 tutties this year?
Yeah, so there's another couple.
Mike got 2 last year, bro. 2 fucking touchdowns, Mike Gesicki, for
He
all
might-
the shit that he did, bro.
And the one he got robbed of week 1. So
Yep. I mean, he got robbed of a couple, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, he could have had 3 touchdowns in the fucking Oakland game, in the fucking LV game,
he might actually do that.
there was a lot of meat left on the bone.
Yeah.
I shit's just primed for this
Yeah.
offense. It's enough. It's enough. It's not perfect, but that is what's kind of like frustrating a little bit too. It's just so easy to indulge on the negative. We have Drake. We have one question mark on this offense. You realize how rare that is to have one question mark,
Yeah,
one
it's-
little question mark,
That's crazy.
and that's right guard. And it's not even horrible. Is it good? No, but it's not like, oh my gosh, bro, like we are trotting out a Jalen Rivers as our starter. It's not that bad. It's a guy that's shown some promise before. He's on the latter part of his career. And so be it. But like, I get it as well, bro. Like, you are as strong as your weakest link. So this defense just got to hold up enough, bro.
Yeah. We'll see, bro. We'll see. I mean, we're getting closer and closer to the season, fast as fuck. So we'll be
Fucking less than 4 weeks. Wait.
there. Yeah, it's less than
Go on the internet real quick. How many days? 4 Sundays away. Are we CTB days away?
You're talking about week 1, right?
Yeah. Are we Fig Newton days away? Are we Jordan Battle days away?
Let's see.
September 4th, I think. What are we? Are we
Weird.
Tyson Anderson?
Tyson Anderson.
Really? We're 26 days away.
Trey Waynes.
Tomorrow we're Taj. Oh, don't do that, bro. Tomorrow we are Taj Brooks days away. Giovanni Bernard days away. 24 days away, bro. We're about to be BW Webb days away on Thursday?
It's Pac-Man.
Nah, bro.
BW Webb was remembered in the 23. Okay.
What, bro?
23.
I'm going obscure for my goat. I'm sorry. Like, I love Pac-Man, but like
Fun battle.
Pac-Man can't stop getting arrested. So like right now, BW Webb ain't getting arrested. I'm sorry. I did not mean for this to be a slander on Pac-Man. I love Pac-Man, but good dude. But nah, bro. Like BW Webb wasn't getting arrested. You know what I'm saying? Then 23 Darius Phillips days, William Jackson days afterwards.
Darius Phillips, man, them days. He
Yup,
had like
21.
4 picks in like 9 games or some shit.
What a
Crazy.
dog. What a dog.
Crazy.
He just got blackballed after 2 fucking fumbles, bro. I won't forget that shit. Sorry, bro.
Battle Stallion.
Last second thoughts, man, before we head out. Like anything you want to see, like really bad the next day or two of practice before we hop on again.
Trey gets signed.
Fucking course, bro.
That's about it, honestly.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna just say it straight up. We talked about how he had more leverage than people thought. Not that we said he had all the leverage in the world, but
Yeah.
more. Some people act like he had 0 leverage. Does he have a ton of leverage? No, but he's had more than than people thought.
Right.
So that's something to kind of just bring back around to people that like this is how it's kind of anticipated to pan out. And I did talk about on the last episode that I did anticipate Trey to be signed before Shamar. Little note as well. Brady brought it up, and a couple other people brought it up too, which is funny. Brady said that Shamar looks like Zim, and now I can't unsee it, so I call him Zamar. Zamar Stewart.
Jeez. Oh,
That's some funny shit, man. But all right, bro. That's probably it. Appreciate you guys for tuning into this episode of the Bengals After Dark video cast. We had a lot to run through today. Consistency is something that you guys will be seeing more of us, all right? Obviously, everybody's got shit going on. We want to produce content for you guys. An elevation of this podcast, video cast is what's required for us. You know, we're wanting to continue to deliver quality shit to you guys. This year's going to be such a fun, jam-packed content season. Can't wait for tailgates.
Facts.
A lot of people tell me to pull up in my car. It's funny because like I didn't anticipate it to be like some Bengals car, but it obviously looks like it. Orange is the best color ever created. So, Houday, appreciate all you guys. Any last second comments, bro?
We're getting close. We're getting close, man. Closer and closer. Time's just gonna keep going on. So
This is a tease, man. But like a month flies by so quick,
Yeah.
bro. So quick.
Right.
Before we know it, what's exciting is in 12 days, we'll be preparing for week 1. I always loved that last preseason game. I'm like, all right, the tease is over. You know what I'm saying? Like we take off the second half, the fourth quarter of preseason game 3 is so gay, bro. That's like the last day of school. It's just a complete wind down.
yeah.
No one cares. I don't even know if the coaches fucking care. Not a ton. Like, cause like at that point, you're having to see players 65 through 90 on the roster. And you're not, you know what I mean? You're not fighting like, oh, number 81 right here. Number 81 on our depth chart. He may have a chance. He's not, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's not playing. You're contemplating, is he on your practice squad? Like, are you going to sign him off waivers once he goes through because no one's going to pick him up? Like, once we get through that, that's where it gets fun. So that'll be the next big thing I'm looking forward to. Obviously, outside of hopefully half a game of Joe Burrow, Jaden Daniels. We'll have to see.
We'll see, man. I don't like him playing on the. Is that at home or Washington? That's in Washington.
Yep. Then Indy week 3, right? Preseason.
We didn't get any home preseason games.
No. We're playing Indy at home.
Okay, I was about to say.
I always kind of like that. I like how they keep it simple. They keep
Right.
it close to you. AR, always fun way to get your confidence up as a defense to go against Anthony Richardson. Remember that pick 6 by Jordan last year?
He might be injured.
Supposedly, he's gonna be back pretty soon.
Oh, okay.
I thought, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, they need him out there, bro. He's got to get some reps. In the
Daniel
same
Jones.
way, what's going to be fun for both sides is like I want Indy to have the mindset of, yo, let's get our confidence up by playing the Bengals defense, and I want us to play chess with them and be like, all right, no, we're going to get our confidence up by playing you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, man, that's what we need. So appreciate you guys for tuning in into this episode of the Bengals After Dark video cast.
Peace.